Warcraft: The Beginning is an epic cautionary tale of what happens when you stay too faithful to its source material and forsake key aspects of good filmmaking like storytelling and narrative, pacing and character building. It's really not good. I mean, I could go on about how the filmmakers turned a colorful universe into a 2-hour Azeroth history lesson that could have been summed up in 10 minutes with good writing. I could lament on how appalling it is that Duncan Jones, the man who directed great shows like Moon and Source Code, got involved in this mess. But you know what? The Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes aggregate scores and collector reviews beat me to the punch. But have heart, all is not lost, however. There are actually some good things in the film worth highlighting. Like... Number 1. The Orcs. Hot damn, they are animated very well here. The way they move and emote, even with their teeth in the way, you can see how precious care was taken when making them as believable as humanly possible. Props also go to the animated direwolves and that one griffin Lothar rides on. They all look spectacular and very lifelike. Really good stuff to put in a portfolio too, come to think of it. In short, they're the stars of the film. If you're gonna pay money for this, you might as well just enjoy the view. Speaking of orcs, number 2, Durotan. Toby Cabell made this character work. He doesn't share that much screen time because the film thought it would fare better with the quote-unquote stellar performances of Lothar, King Lane, and Medivh. I've seen painted walls with better acting chops than those guys. He's as close as you can get to someone you can relate to and root for, while not being afflicted by the disease that causes the main cast to spout out exposition instead of actual dialogue. Well, mostly. All the good stuff in the film story-wise is revolving around the orcs, from the internal conflict to the rare scenes of Durotan talking to his wife Draka and his friend Orgrim Doomhammer. There was actually some heart in these scenes, honestly, and I really wished it played out a little longer, or, a good chunk of it being done, just to balance out the soulless action going on. Really says a lot when the animated orc in the film does a better job of acting, and most of the human actors, especially poor Paula Patton as Garona. She's trying her damn best, but she must have been damn uncomfortable in those scenes. Number 3. The Borlaug Cameo in the first 20 minutes of the film. Blink and you may miss it. This happens when Lothar and company rode to Stormwind Castle. It's nice to hear that iconic sound, even if it adds jack all to the movie. Number 4. Potentially good sequels. With guys like Tencent funding the film, I'm sure this film will earn back its production money. I mean, if a god-awful movie like Transformers 4 grosses big worldwide, I'm sure a god-awful film with the best of intentions and lovely cinematics and CGI made for video games will do just fine. I would really hope the filmmakers can turn things around with the next film. I'm guessing it would most likely focus on Thrall and all that story that was supposed to be in that Warcraft point-and-click adventure that was cancelled. They can learn from the mistakes made here and turn the sequel into a masterclass film. One where its fight scenes have more dramatic emotional weight in them, and one where characters are more than just talking heads, spouting story points like a checklist. And number 5, the music. Well, at least at the beginning and at the end. Composer Ramin Djawadi, famous for the Game of Thrones music, he did a pretty alright job here. It's just, the only thing that really stands out is just the main theme, that's it. And everything just feels serviceable. I really don't have any other highlight to pick from this film. Okay, maybe the Heineken I stuck into the cinema to wash off the bad taste in my mouth. Apart from that, I got nothing. This film blows. And that's it from our list. If you love this video about my thoughts on the film and its few good points, like and subscribe to this video. Show your support, yo. Check out our Facebook page too if you can. Links right in front of you. This is Mr. Toffee, signing off.